Hey YouTube, this is Tom from Everyday Gamers, and this is take probably 25 on this video. This is a DS update video. I know it's been quite some time since I've updated you on the DS. I think the last one that I did contained my update for, I think it had Nights in the Nightmare in it. I believe that's the last DS update that I had. And, you know, it's not like I lost focus or anything like that. Just kind of things had come to a little bit of a halt on my gaming purchases. Also, at the end of this video, if you'll stay tuned, I would really appreciate it. I have a shout out. Somebody that I believe every one of you will probably want to check out if you're a gamer. I came across his channel on YouTube this week, and I've got a couple other things in the works. Something I wanted to throw out really quick, and you guys can leave comments on this, whatever. I'm getting close to 750 subscribers. I mean, I'm at 630, so we're about 120 away, give or take maybe a few. And I want to know what you all would like to see for my 750th video, my 750 subscriber video. Whatever you guys think I should do, leave the comments in this video, and I'll just take, you know, suggestions, and really whatever I hear the most of. If it's something that I can actually do, then I'll go ahead and do that video. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get right into this. I will tell you right off the bat that there's 4 games that I picked up for the DS. This is kind of spread out over 2 or 3 weeks, but 3 of them I've just picked up within the last week. The other one I'll explain, but I'll go ahead and get into this. So first of all, let me just show you the first game that I did pick up, or not the first game, but one of the games I picked up, and that is Race Driver, Race and Create. Now, I've been wanting this game for some time now. The problem is it's hard to find used. You can't find it new at GameStop or many other places, at least not in my area. They're, you know, maybe different wherever you live. But I picked up this game for $9.99 used at GameStop the other day. When I saw it in the used game section, I always go over to the DS used games, and I saw it for $9.99. I was, you know, it was a no-brainer to me. I had to pick it up. And this one was done really well. It's got a tool on here where you can actually create your own track. Your own tracks, your own custom tracks. It does have 32 additional real-world circuits, it says, 24 officially licensed race cars, and 17 championships to win. I played some of this before. It's a good game. If you're a racing fan, you're looking for a good racing game, ignore the Need for Speed series on the DS, at least from my opinion. Not a really good racing series. This is the one that you would want to go with. If you can find it for a good price, it's definitely worth the purchase. Like I said, I was going to buy it new for like 28 bucks off of Amazon, but when I came across it for $10 at GameStop used, I felt like it was a worthy purchase. The next game that I have here is a game done by Suda51, and you'll know Suda51 if you know the Killer 7 series or the Killer 7 game. But anyways, Killer 7, but more notably for his more recent game on the Wii, No More Heroes. And he's also got the sequel, No More Heroes 2, coming out. Now, this game is Flower, Sun, and Rain. And if you know or you've heard about it, you may know that this was originally released on the PlayStation 2 back in 2001 in Japan. It never made its way stateside, at least from what I know. And I'll tell you that this is an updated version, but it's not an enhanced version. I guess it is enhanced in the sense that it has a couple more things added to it. However, graphically, this looks like it's on par with PS1 games. I've definitely seen better looking games on the DS. And I'll say that I've only been able to play for a short period of time, but from what I've played, I'm not really impressed with it. It's definitely weird. You know that Suda51, he's known for his weird, really quirky games. But I definitely want to pick it up, and I have to put more time into this before I come to a final verdict. So, you know, the verdict's still out, and I'll just say that wait for it to go down in price, or rent it if you've got GameFly it, you know, rent it from Blockbuster, whatever you can do. Check it out first. Don't just go out and purchase it unless you're a collector like I am, and, you know, then you may want to purchase it, because I don't know if it'll become rare or, you know, harder to find down the road. Here's a game that I was looking forward to for quite some time. Most of you know that I'm a big Atlas fan. I'm definitely a fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series, and this one is Devil Survivor. Now what this is it's kind of a hybrid between you know, a standard RPG and a turn-based RPG. And what I mean is that you do have this grid-based system that your characters move around on. And as they move around, and when you encounter an enemy and you go in to actually do combat against the enemy, it'll turn into a first-person perspective. And then it just turns into like your standard RPG fare. But it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. If you're an RPG fan and you're looking for something that has a little bit of a challenge to it, but is definitely a good RPG, this is a game you should definitely check out. For $30, it's a no-brainer. I wish that Atlas had given it the treatment that they've given to some of their more recent games like Dark Spire or Super Robot Tyson or Nights in the Nightmare, and done the whole nice box set with the soundtrack. I don't know why they didn't. They usually tend to do that with the Mega 10 series, and for whatever reason they didn't do it with this one. However, this is a great game, well worth the purchase. And last but not least is a game that I had kind of, I don't know, gone back and forth with as far as purchasing, and it's Lock's Quest. Now, you know, this game did get a lot of hype from, it got Best of E3 by IGN, and I know that it reviewed really well, but it is a tower defense game, and I'm kind of tower defensed out. However, when Blockbuster had their buy one, get one free on all $14.99 and underused games, this was one of the games I came across. And when I saw this game in there, I knew that it was a game that I was going to go ahead and pick up in that deal. So for $7.50, I felt like it was well worth it. It is $20 brand new. I don't know, if you're a big tower defense fan, you may want to pick this up. I haven't played it at all yet, so I can't tell you how well it does the tower defense genre. But I could tell you that from what I've heard and read, it's a really good game. I do look forward to trying it out. However, I just don't have the time right now to play this and everything else that I'm playing. You know, Devil Survivor is just taking up all my time. So those are the 4 games that I picked up, guys. Like I said, Lock's Quest, Devil Survivor, Flower, Sun, and Rain, and Race Driver, Create and Race. 4 good games. I'm glad that I was able to pick up all 4 of these. I've got more coming soon, so hopefully, you know, you'll be able to stay tight in the meantime. But I promise that, you know, well, at least I'll give it my best effort to at least do one of these once a month. And I'll do other kinds of DS videos to try to change things up every once in a while. Now, one last thing I wanted to say, and like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, I wanted to give a shout out to one particular person. And that is LaidbackRetroGamer. I came across this guy. He subscribed to me this week, and just by chance, you know, usually I go and check out every one of my subscribers' channels just to see, you know, I want to see what type of person it is that's subscribing to my channel. And when I came across this channel, I was really, really surprised. I mean, pleasantly surprised by the fact that it's such a good channel. I wish I had heard about it sooner, because really I think that you know, some of these channels we're really missing the boat on. We haven't heard about them. You know, they're not getting the hype that they need to get, and this is one that you got to check out. If you guys have a chance, the link will be in the sidebar over here, so definitely check out LaidbackRetroGamer. Really good channel. I love his delivery. He is laid back, just like his title says, and I just think it's a really cool, you know, really cool vibe to his channel. I'll say that. Anybody else, if I haven't shouted you out yet and I talked to you about doing it, don't worry. You're still going to get your, you know, dues in the end. But just stay patient, and, you know, we'll work things out. I'm going to continue to, you know, bring videos, and when I bring videos, I try to at least do one shout out just so that I can give back to the community. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Until next time, you know, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to let me know. Once again, keep in mind, I want you to post in the comments section what you want me to do for my 750 subscriber video. And I'll continue to remind you about that as we get closer and closer. So hopefully we can come to a conclusion for what you guys want to see. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support. You guys are awesome. You make this a lot of fun, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man then we were Ziggy's band.